Good morning. You're watching the Morning News Show on CNN News 18 and I'm Shilpa Ratnam. Allegations of sham and pain plague the Aam Aadmi Party.
मैं आज आपके सामने कहना चाहता हूं कि 2024 का चुनाव आम आदमी पार्टी वर्सेस भारतीय जनता पार्टी होने जा रहा है। आज से 3-4 दिन के अंदर हो सकता है, आज कल परसों में कभी भी इस सीबीआई ईडी भेज के मुझे भी गिरफ्तार कर लेंगे, कई सारे और आप नेताओं को भी गिरफ्तार कर लेंगे। हम अपने आप को भगत सिंह की संतान मानते हैं, हम डरने वाले नहीं है तुम्हारी सीबीआई से, तुम्हारी ईडी से, तुम्हारे पैसे के आगे बिकने वाले नहीं है।
The accused number one of the liquor corruption is Mr. Manish Sisodia, but the kingpin of corruption is Arvind Kejriwal. आखिरकार अगर आपकी शराब नीति ठीक थी तो वापस क्यों ली? कि मनीष सिसोदिया जी बताएं कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनियों को रिटेल में ठेके की अगर अनुमति नहीं होती थी तो आपने क्यों दी?
Breaking news coming in. Lookout circular issued against Delhi Deputy CM Manish Sisodia and 12 others in the liquor scam after CBI raids. They cannot leave the country without permission from the CBI. So the lookout notice has been issued against Manish Sisodia and against all those who are named in that FIR. Going across to my colleague Ashish Meshi for more on this. Ashish, so from my understanding, there are already 2 of them who are not in the country, and the rest of them have been told that they cannot leave without prior permission from the CBI.
So too early to comment whether they were in country or without. They are not. They are within the country. Reason being that they were not found on the location. So all we know is that there are at least 2 people who were not found during the searches. But as of now, this is a routine process. There, whenever there is a CBI raid, the process is that all the accused who have been named in the FIR, they usually give it to the Intelligence Bureau and at the immigration desk as well. The lookout circular is issued, where the lookout circular says that these people can't leave India. They will be detained and handed over to the concerned agency. And in case they have to leave, they have to take permission from the court or from the CBI before leaving the country. This is what the routine process is.
All right, so as you're telling us, this is, as per usual, the usual procedure. But after those raids that were done, Ashish, what are the other recoveries that we've made so far? We know that Deputy CM's phone was taken, his computers, his laptop was taken. There were some recoveries in terms of files from some individuals. But over the last 48 hours, what else has come to light?
So this is what has actually come to light till now, is that there is some digital evidence that the CBI has been able to collect. There are certain important files. There are secret files related to the policy, which is the excise policy, that has been taken away by the CBI. There are certain evidence related to phones that has also been seized. It's not only Manish Sisodia's phones, other phones have also been seized. Other digital evidence, which include laptops and other electronic items, that have also been seized from various individuals. Here, basically, the idea is that the CBI is basically looking at on how, through the policy, certain private individuals were benefited, and was there any exchange of bribe or any exchange of money which actually landed into the hands of certain public servants. Now, this is what the CBI FIR claimed, that money reached into the hands of certain public servants, and these private individuals who are beneficiaries of the policy, they basically had given that money to the public servants, and there were certain middlemen as well through whom this money was being sent to public servants. So this entire scam is being investigated. investigated, and we all know that shortly we'll see the Enforcement Directorate also into the picture, because they are smelling proceeds of crime landing into various hands. So once Enforcement Directorate come into picture, then obviously it becomes tougher for Manish Sisodia and the other accused named into the FIR. So let's see how things move forward. But as of now, as we speak, a lookout circular has been opened against all the accused, because the CBI believe that there are certain individuals who can escape out of India, and that is why this routine procedure has been adopted.
All right, now I would also like to go across to my colleague Rupashri Nanda, who joins us live. Rupashri, you saw there is a lookout notice that was issued as per procedure. Now, you had brought us some statements from some individuals saying they're not in the country currently, and that if required, they would return. Have they been asked to return? And do we have a confirmation on how many of those named in the FIR have been located so far?
Well, you are asking me very, questions that relate to investigation. As far as the one person that we had talked about who was not in the country and had issued a statement yesterday, that is Mr. Vijay Nair, accused number 5. He has already said that once the CBI asks him to appear wherever, he would appear, and he's not running away from investigation. So it depends upon whether this lookout notice has been sent to him, whether he has been contacted, or whether he's aware of it already, because this news has just broke. So we have to wait for some time to understand whether he's coming back to the country or not. But because remember, he's already out of the country as of now.
Stay with us, Rupashri. Now we're joined by Shehzad Poonawalla from the BJP. For more on this, very good morning to you, Shehzad. So there you go, lookout notice has been issued. None of those accused, or rather those persons of interest who are named in that FIR, can leave the country. You'd asked some questions yesterday. Have you got any answers to them, Shehzad?
Unfortunately, Shilpa, the only answers that we get are steeped in deviation, deflection and evasion, and therefore you find that Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia, the twin towers of corruption, are trying every act in the book to give protection to those who are corrupt. The fact of the matter is that the Aam Aadmi Party has still not been able to answer what is their rishta with Dinesh Arora, what is their rishta with Vijay Nair, what is their role in the liquor scam. Why is it that they gave a 144 crore waiver? Why is it that they gave a 30 crore EMD refunded? Why did they increase the operational period of the license? Why did they allow manufacturing and blacklisted companies to come into retail in violation? Why is it they did no action on show cause notices issued? Why did Manish Sisodia go against the cabinet and take decisions? Why did he increase the number of vends per mohalla? Why did the chief secretary's report to the LG not be taken cognizance of? Why is it that Mr. Satendra Jain is in jail for the last 3 months and they keep crying that it is vendetta? Are courts also doing vendetta? So these series of questions have not been answered by Aam Aadmi Party. Instead, they find a new ruse in the book every day. They deviate to New York Times, to education, to 2024, but they will not answer these 15 questions that I've just put out on your channel.
Well, Shehzad, the AAP is alleging that by making this your top priority, by making this BJP's top priority, you are in fact elevating them to the position of facing off with the Prime Minister, PM Modi, in the 2024 elections. That by giving this so much importance and by actually training all your guns on them, you've actually made them the answer to, if not Modi, then who?